I do not consider myself a genius, but I am an inventor. The future belongs to those who are able to adapt to new ideas. When you have once made the decision to work for the betterment of mankind, you are bound to succeed. The greatest good you can do is to help others. I am not an inventor of devices. I am a dreamer who brings ideas to life. I have not the slightest doubt that the development of electrical energy will be the chief factor in the solution of all the world's problems. I am a man who loves to work in solitude, and that is where I find the best ideas. The principle of the greatest work is to make the impossible possible. The power of the imagination is the most important tool of all. When the solution is simple, God is answering. The most essential thing in science is to observe the simple and to build the complex. The best way to predict the future is to create it. I am not interested in the future. I am interested in creating it. You may live to see man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. The moment you stop learning, you start dying. The universe is not only stranger than we imagine, it is stranger than we can imagine. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. My work has been the result of inspiration, not just in the form of plans, but in moments of extraordinary insight. Man is not an animal. He is a creature with the ability to create the impossible. I have developed a method for creating motion without friction, and I believe it could be useful in countless applications. I am not working for money or fame, but to leave behind a legacy of progress. We are all connected through energy, which is the true source of life. The most important inventions are those that improve the lives of ordinary people. If you only knew the magnitude of the power of frequency and vibration, you would never stop experimenting. Electricity is my great passion, and I believe it will change the world. I have always believed that everything in the universe is connected, and through science, we will discover these connections. Science is nothing but the method of discovery, and there is no limit to what we can discover. The universe is an infinite energy field, and we are just beginning to tap into it. Our world is full of untapped potential, and science will unlock the doors to the unknown. To see a thing in its fullness, you must first see it in its simplest form. Ideas are the most important force in the universe, and it is through ideas that we unlock the secrets of the world. Without proper energy, man cannot reach his fullest potential. We are still in the early stages of understanding the power of electricity and how it can be harnessed for the benefit of mankind. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, it is merely transformed. The goal of science should be to improve the quality of life for humanity, not merely to accumulate knowledge. I believe in the ability of mankind to achieve greatness through ingenuity and creativity. It is the dreamer who shapes the future, not the realist. Through science, we can conquer space, conquer time, and reach the stars. The greatest discoveries are made by those who dare to think differently. My only goal is to create something that will benefit humanity. I do not believe in the supernatural. I believe in the natural laws of the universe. Everything in the universe is a frequency, and once you understand this, you can unlock its secrets. The key to success is to stay focused on your work and not let distractions get in the way. Science is not a matter of what you know, but how you think about what you know. Everything is a form of energy, and it is only a matter of understanding how to harness it. The limits of human knowledge are far beyond what we have already achieved. The world is full of opportunities, and it is up to us to seize them. We must not be afraid to dream big and push the boundaries of what is possible. Energy is the currency of the universe, and through it, we can accomplish anything. Without the willingness to try new things, we will never grow as a society. The key to creativity is not to accept limitations, but to explore the unknown. I am convinced that the human mind is capable of extraordinary things, and it is our responsibility to cultivate it. The greatest inventions come from the mind of a dreamer, not the mind of a realist. The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. True innovation is about changing the way people think and how they interact with the world. Through science, we can unlock the hidden potential of the universe. The future belongs to those who never stop questioning. Great achievements come from those who are willing to take risks and challenge the status quo. Every discovery is a step closer to understanding the mysteries of the universe. A great idea is not enough. It must be followed by hard work and perseverance. We must continue to challenge the limits of human knowledge and expand our understanding of the world. Success is not the result of a single idea, but of the culmination of many ideas that have been tested and refined. It is through failure that we learn the most. The world is full of opportunities, and it is up to us to seize them. We must have the courage to challenge conventional thinking and create a new reality. Great minds see the world differently and are not afraid to take the road less traveled. The key to progress is to stay curious and never stop exploring. The limits of human understanding are defined by our imagination. Invention is not just about creating new things. It is about making the world a better place. The greatest discoveries are made by those who do not accept the status quo. I believe that everything is connected, and it is through science that we uncover these connections. Knowledge is not enough. We must also have the wisdom to apply it. The future is shaped by those who dare to dream. Through perseverance and dedication, anything is possible. The greatest inventions come from a willingness to experiment and take risks. There is no limit to the possibilities of human achievement. Innovation is the spark that ignites progress. Science is the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe and improving life for all of humanity. Great ideas come from those who are not afraid to think outside the box. The world is full of untapped potential, and it is up to us to harness it. Through science, we can conquer the unknown and shape the future. Imagination is more important than knowledge. The greatest challenge is not finding solutions, but seeing the problems differently. The true power of the universe lies in the energy that connects all things. Through science, we have the power to change the world for the better. Everything is a matter of perception. What you see is what you create. It is through curiosity that we unlock the secrets of the universe. The more I learn, the more I realize how much we have yet to discover. The true test of an inventor is not in his discoveries, but in how he applies them for the benefit of mankind. The world is indebted to the great minds who dared to think beyond the limits. Energy is the key to the universe, and understanding it unlocks the potential of everything. Progress is a result of continuous effort, not merely a flash of inspiration. Success is achieved when a person's energy aligns with their passion. It is not the ideas themselves that matter, but the way they are brought to life. Science is the blueprint of the future, and it is our duty to decode it. An inventor is not one who merely creates, but one who transforms dreams into reality. Time is a creation of the human mind, but energy is the true force that drives the universe. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change, and we must constantly evolve. The mind is not a vessel to be filled but a fire to be ignited. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Great inventions begin with a simple thought and grow into extraordinary things. Discovery is not the end, but a new beginning for further exploration. Our current understanding is limited by our imagination, and only through imagination can we transcend these limits. Through persistence, an inventor can turn ideas that seem impossible into reality. Every great achievement begins with a leap of faith and an idea that challenges what is known. To create the future, you must first understand the present and learn from the past. The true essence of invention is not in its creation, but in its impact on the world. Through innovation, we bring progress, and through progress, we shape the future. The only real boundaries are those we place upon our own thinking. A visionary sees things as they could be, while a realist accepts things as they are. Dreams are the architects of our future, and we must always remain willing to chase them. The real challenge lies not in creating the impossible, but in making the impossible seem inevitable. A man who does not dream is as if he has no vision, and without vision, we cannot move forward. I believe the future holds boundless possibilities, and the key to unlocking them is within our reach. Science is the tool we use to understand the world, but it is imagination that allows us to change it. Without the relentless pursuit of knowledge, progress would never be made. Invention is not just a product of thought, but of the determination to make something better. It's not the speed of discovery, but the value it brings to humanity, that defines true success. An inventor's job is not just to create, it is to inspire others to build upon what has been created. The unknown is the frontier that awaits all those brave enough to venture beyond what we already know. Through exploration, both intellectual and physical, we unlock the vastness of possibilities. Those who are willing to break the rules are the ones who ultimately change the world. Innovation is the bridge between the present and the future. You cannot see the world as it is and expect it to remain the same. You must see it as it could be. Dreamers make the world turn. Without them, progress would cease to exist. The progress of civilization relies not on the preservation of the old, but on the creation of the new. An idea that changes the world begins with a single thought and grows into a shared vision. The only real limitation to the human mind is its unwillingness to think beyond what is known. The beauty of science is in its infinite nature. There is always more to learn. The more you explore, the more you realize how much you still don't know. To change the world, we must first change the way we see it. True progress comes when new ideas are brought into being, regardless of the opposition. Knowledge is power, but only if it is used to benefit mankind. Imagination is the source of all new discoveries and the driving force behind progress. Energy is the invisible thread that connects all things in the universe. The path to the future is always created by those who dare to imagine something different. The greatest minds are often those who think in ways that others cannot yet understand. Science should not just be about the accumulation of knowledge, but about making the world a better place. An inventor's purpose is to create, but their true legacy is in the lives they touch. The pursuit of knowledge is a journey without end, and that is its true beauty. Invention is a combination of practicality and visionary thinking. What we see as impossible today may very well be commonplace tomorrow. The most successful innovations are those that solve real problems. The future is created by those who think not just of themselves, but of humanity as a whole. New inventions arise not from thinking inside the box, but by questioning why the box exists in the first place. Understanding energy is the first step to understanding the universe itself. The most profound discoveries are often the simplest, waiting to be noticed by those who dare to look differently. Man is capable of extraordinary feats when driven by purpose and vision. Success is not simply about achieving, but about the greater good your success serves. True genius lies in seeing the potential where others see only limits. Invention requires vision, courage, and an unrelenting desire to see the impossible come to life. We cannot change the world by thinking the way we always have. New ideas must break through. The path to invention is paved with failures, but those who persist are the ones who achieve greatness. Imagination is the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. Scientific advancements will lead us to solutions that we cannot yet comprehend. Great ideas come not from conforming to the norms, but from challenging them. To know the future, you must first understand the present, and then look to the stars. Imagination is the highest form of intelligence, for it connects what is known to what is yet to be discovered. Knowledge without imagination is like a ship without a rudder. The universe is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled by those who dare to question. Inventors are not bound by the limitations of the present, but are guided by the possibilities of the future. The dreamers, the thinkers, and the innovators are the ones who shape the world. The world is a vast field of possibilities, and every thought is a seed that can change everything. The true beauty of invention is that it not only shapes the future, but also opens doors to untold opportunities. Life is full of challenges, but through innovation, we have the power to overcome them. The impossible becomes possible when we refuse to accept the way things are. The world is full of energy waiting to be harnessed by those who dare to discover it. Through relentless pursuit and a belief in possibility, we can achieve the unimaginable. Science is a never-ending exploration, one that is fueled by curiosity and the desire to understand. Everything around us is energy, and through understanding this, we can unlock infinite possibilities. The power of an idea lies not in its originality, but in its ability to inspire change. The future is built by those who are willing to think differently and explore the uncharted. An invention that benefits the world is an invention that stands the test of time. The present is theirs. The future for which I really worked is mine. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. I don't believe that the power to destroy is a necessary part of a supreme being. Why should we not make use of this marvelous energy in a way that will be beneficial to mankind? The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. The individual is ephemeral, races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. The future will show whether my foresight is as accurate as it is clear, and I think it will. I do not consider myself a scientist, but a discoverer. It's not the love you make. It's the love you give. What one man calls God, another calls the laws of physics. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born. Everything is the result of a single fundamental law, which is, that the universe is made of energy. I have worked out a system whereby electricity can be used without wires. The machine does not isolate man from the great problems of nature, but plunges him more deeply into them. Invention is the most important product of man's creative brain. The ultimate purpose is the complete mastery of mind over the material world. To invent is to perceive that which has not yet occurred to others. There is no energy in matter other than that received from the environment. The mind is sharper and keener in seclusion and uninterrupted solitude. I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. Great things are not accomplished by those who yield to trends and fads and popular opinion. The ability to reason is the most important attribute in human beings. It has been the cause of all the progress in science. I could not have done this work if I had not had a vision of it in my mind's eye, and I had the belief in my own ideas. We crave for new sensations, but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. The world is my country, all mankind are my brethren, and to do good is my religion. Instinct is something which transcends knowledge. We have, undoubtedly, certain knowledge, but it is knowledge, which is the result of instinct. The progress of science and technology is like the development of an engine. It never stops. Electric power is everywhere present in unlimited quantities and can drive the world's machinery without the need of coal, oil, or gas. Science is but a perversion of itself unless it has as its ultimate goal the betterment of humanity. Humanity is a thing of infinite possibilities, and science is the key to unlocking its potential. It's not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. The day will come when the man at the top of the ladder will be the man who helped the most people get to the top. Life is and will ever remain an equation, incapable of solution, but it contains certain known factors. Let the future tell the truth, and evaluate each one according to his work and accomplishments. The present is theirs. The future for which I really worked is mine. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. Of all the frictional resistances, the one that is most difficult to overcome is the resistance of a pendulum to its motion. My method is the result of a series of small thoughts leading to larger conclusions. We know the past, but we cannot know the future. The gift of mental power comes from God, and it is our duty to develop it. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. I do not believe in the supernatural. I think that everything is natural and has a scientific explanation. Great ideas come from the greatest thinkers who look beyond the obvious. The genius is in the ability to stand alone in thinking. Competing with the impossible is the key to real success. You may live to see man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. Nature may reach the same result in different ways. I am a man who does not accept limits. I believe anything is possible. My brain is only a receiver. In the universe there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. Do not worry about the cost of ideas. Ideas are the most important thing. Being creative is not just about thinking outside the box. It is about thinking beyond the realm of possibility. Electricity is the power that drives the universe. I have harnessed the cosmic rays and made them my own. Technology will bring us to the point where our thoughts will be our limitations. Life is an experiment, and if you don't take risks, you're missing out. Time is an illusion, and the future is within our grasp. Man's greatest achievement is the realization of his potential. Peace is the natural state of mankind, but progress requires action. The human mind is capable of amazing feats when it is free from distractions and constraints. Through solitude and contemplation, great ideas are born. I would not have missed this for the world. Life is like a machine that we must learn to operate. The key to success is to take risks and embrace failure as part of the process. True genius is not in inventing new things, but in perceiving things in a way that has not yet occurred to anyone. Science is not about knowledge. It's about learning how to ask the right questions. Imagination is the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe. The key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe is in understanding the principles of energy. Technology is not just about making life easier. It is about expanding the limits of what we can achieve. Invention is not just about creating new things. It is about seeing things in a new way. Do not focus on things that limit you. Focus on the limitless possibilities. Creativity is a force that can change the world. The only way to predict the future is to invent it. Man will not be able to overcome nature's power unless he understands it fully. I am not a follower of science, but a creator of ideas. Believe in yourself, because there is no limit to what you can accomplish. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Technology, properly applied, can be a blessing for all mankind. Science will free us from the bondage of the past and allow us to build a future based on knowledge and creativity. Great minds are those who see beyond the present moment and imagine the infinite possibilities ahead. I have great faith in the future of mankind and its ability to master nature's forces. To invent is to rebel against the norm and to create something truly unique. The present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Life is and will ever remain an equation, impossible of solution, but it contains certain known factors. Great men are always misunderstood. Science is but a perversion of itself unless it has as its ultimate goal the betterment of humanity. Instinct is something which transcends knowledge. We have, undoubtedly, certain finer faculties that enable us to perceive the truth. The individual is ephemeral, races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. The more we know, the less we understand. Your idea is the most powerful thing in the world. It will change everything. Nature may reach the same result in many ways. The human mind is a channel through which energy is focused and directed. Electric power is everywhere present in unlimited quantities and can drive the world's machinery without the need of coal, oil, or gas. It is not the quantity of a man's work that counts, but the quality of it. What one man calls God, another calls the laws of physics. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. I do not care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. All knowledge is in the subconscious mind. Man can learn nothing except by going from the known to the unknown. Anti-gravity is the greatest challenge of the present day. Tesla did not give us inventions. He gave us the future. The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence. Electricity is the power that causes all natural phenomena. My method is different. I do not carry the burden of the past. The progress of man is achieved through the realization of his ideals. Humanity's best days are ahead of us. We are only scratching the surface of what is possible. One has to be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be insane. The ability to generate unlimited energy will free the world from the constraints of scarcity. All progress is based upon a universal innate desire on the part of every organism to live beyond its income. Most certainly, some kind of wireless transmission is possible, and there will be vast advancements in this field. Everything is a result of a system of energy. You must simply unlock the key. Energy is the universal key to everything. It governs the forces of nature. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. It is not in the hands of governments, but in the hands of the scientists, to change the course of mankind. Great things are not accomplished by those who yield to trends and pressures, but by those who are willing to dare the impossible. Through science, we can truly change the world and bring peace to it. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Time is relative. Its only purpose is to keep everything from happening at once. What is now proved was once only imagined. The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born. Man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed but not defeated. Truth is a supreme principle, and it must be sought with all your heart. Electricity is the driving force that makes everything work. It is not the particular thing that gives you joy. It is the process of discovery. The future will show the world the vast importance of the work I have done. The best mind is the one that sees everything with open eyes and an open heart. Do not trust your mind. It is far more of a hindrance than a help. Trust your heart, and it will lead you right. I am a believer in the power of imagination and ideas. They are the only things worth working for. Great minds are always faced with challenges, but they remain undeterred. The ideas I have are not mine alone. They are the result of the great minds who have come before me. Everything is connected through an unseen force that we can learn to understand and harness. We live in an age where science and technology are rapidly advancing, but only those who can adapt will thrive. I believe the solutions to mankind's greatest challenges lie in understanding and applying the unseen forces of nature. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only change forms. The challenge of discovering what is possible is the reason for life's great potential. Science and technology are limitless forces. It is up to mankind to channel them for the betterment of all. The thing I always strive for is to achieve what others believe is impossible. Imagination is the key to unlocking the unknown mysteries of life. I would like to be remembered as the person who pushed the boundaries of human knowledge. To move forward, we must look beyond the present moment and envision a future built on progress and innovation. Success lies in those who are willing to take risks and not conform to the conventional way of thinking. The human mind, when properly trained, is capable of solving any problem that arises. It is only by understanding the fundamental laws of nature that we can unlock its infinite potential. The future belongs to those who understand and master the forces of nature. Scientific discoveries are made not by chance, but through deliberate, focused exploration of the unknown. Every scientific advance is a step toward understanding the true nature of existence. Through boldness and a willingness to dream, the impossible becomes possible. The power of the human mind knows no boundaries, and it is up to each of us to realize its full potential. An inventor must be willing to take chances and accept failure as part of the process of innovation. The greatest inventions arise from the willingness to challenge accepted beliefs and practices. The impossible is often simply the untried, and once it is discovered, it becomes the new reality. The most profound discoveries are those that provide new answers to old questions. The key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe is the willingness to look beyond the obvious. Success is the result of a clear vision, hard work, and a refusal to accept anything less than greatness. The true nature of invention is to bring something new into existence, regardless of how impossible it may seem.